Emirates is looking to cancel 5 of its last 8 Airbus A380 orders. The Dubai-based carrier is planning to take on 3 of the super jumbo aircraft this year, but does not want the remaining 5 that are due to arrive after. However, Airbus is standing its ground since the planes are already in production. Bloomberg reports that the manufacturer is proposing a deferral of deliveries or payments rather than a full cancellation. The aircraft is just one of 2 types in Emirates' commercial fleet. The other jet is also a wide body in the form with a Boeing 777. Altogether, the carrier currently holds 115 A380s and 153 777s. However, complications surrounding the coronavirus pandemic have forced Emirates to ground most of its planes over the last few months. Moreover, with the airline's aircraft and operations centered on high-capacity flights, many of the services that are still in operation may not be as efficient amid the decrease in passenger activity. The A380 has been one of the most affected planes during the virus outbreak. With flight suspensions put in place around the world, most of its operators have been storing the double-decker aircraft. During the month of April, China Southern was the only carrier still flying with the aircraft. Even before the outbreak, several airlines had already planned to retire the A380, preferring more cost-effective solutions. Subsequently, the pandemic is forcing the early retirement of the plane, with the likes of Air France stopping operations with it already. Previously, Emirates has shared its love for the jet, initially expecting it to be part of its holdings until 2035. The firm planned for the retirement to be gradual, cutting its A380 fleet down to 90 to 100 units by the middle of this decade. However, with the global health crisis creating such a massive storm within the aviation industry, it would not be a surprise to see the phasing out happen much more swiftly. Ultimately, Emirates can't just back out of the deal as there's a contractual agreement. If the terms are not adhered to, there could be penalties of up to 257 million dirhams, or $70 million per aircraft. Therefore, the airline will be keen to reach a viable solution with Airbus as it tries to limit the damage. Nonetheless, demand will pick up again and the firm will be able to fill up its aircraft eventually. For now, however, any reduction in cost will go a long way. A spokesperson shared with Simple Flying that the company is in regular dialogue with Airbus regarding its fleet requirements, but does not comment on commercial discussions. What do you think Emirates should do with its A380 fleet and future orders? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the Simple Flying channel and be sure to click the notification bell.